let's try this again. Papa Joe here, wearing a Papa Joe shirt. I kind of like this one. I just tried to do this, and then Grandma called in the middle of it. I tried to pause it. It didn't pause. It cut it off. I didn't want to do that. And I don't want to wait around for Little Joe. I have to splice them together, so I deleted it, and here we go again. Over the weekend, Sunday morning when I did my weigh-in, I told you I'd try to get back to you, and I didn't make it. I cooked 2 different dishes this weekend. One of them was lamb, which I've eaten lamb before, but I never prepared it. I never cooked it before. While I was shopping, nothing just reached out and grabbed me. So I got looking at that lamb and decided to try it. There was cooking directions on the back. That helped a lot. I followed those cooking directions and it turned out real well. The first time I took it out, when I cooked it the third time, then when I probed it, it wasn't quite the temperature they had recommended. It was a medium rare, which was fine for me, not so much for Grandma. I went ahead and sliced it and tried it, and I was good with it, not so much for Grandma. So I went ahead and cooked it some more, and another 15 minutes, I got it up to the core temperature they had recommended, and boy, did it make a difference. The first time I'd sliced it and tried it, it was a little chewy. The second time, with that extra little bit of 15 minutes, made a world of difference. Wasn't sure what to have with it, so we had applesauce, unsweetened, and ranch style beans and coleslaw. I think we had coleslaw. I ain't gonna swear to it, but I think so. But anyway, we had something. The other dish that I made was leeks. I've seen leeks in the store, and I've often questioned what they were. And the previous week, while I was out here, I decided I would look them up. So I looked them up, found videos on how to prepare them, which to them was how to clean them, which they made a big ordeal out of it. It ain't that big of an ordeal. Then I found another one, a few of them, on how to cook them. Then I found one video on a leek and potato soup. So I decided I would try that. I needed one of those, what is it, emulsion blenders or whatever, the single blade blender that Little Joe ordered one of them for me. And it wasn't supposed to come in until this week. It came in like Friday. Cool. But when I went shopping Saturday, I got the stuff to make that leek soup, and I made it. It was real simple, nothing hard and drastic like some of them tried to make it out to be, and it turned out great. Towards the end of it, you do a seasoning thing to taste, and Grandma said I got it a little bit too hot with the pepper for her. I didn't think so. I thought it was pretty good the way it was. So, good stuff. I will attempt here in the next little while to do a video on it. And it didn't take very long and it wasn't very hard. I will attempt to do a video on making it myself. I've not tightened down my boundaries very good on my dieting and whatnot. So I got to work on that some more. I'm doing pretty good on drinking water and not sodas and energy drink. Last week I think I had one energy drink And over the weekend, I did drink some Diet Mountain Dew. So I need to cut back on those. One of them things. So, well, yesterday I had Mountain Dew as well. So I have to cut back on my Mountain Dews. I don't see me cutting out the meats like they want us to. I just don't see me doing that. That ain't me at all. I do need to learn some more vegetables, so any suggestions would be nice. Especially if you tell me how to prepare them or share a video that you know about how to prepare them. I want to try different things. The broccoli cheese soup that me and Grandma made a couple weekends ago, that was meh. We liked the taste of it. We didn't like the grit from that thickener that we used. I might attempt to do that again and figure out a different thickener. That's more information I need if anybody has it. What is a thickener that I can use on any of these soups instead of flour or cornstarch? I really don't want to use those two. So I'm not sure. Now the thickener on this leek and potato soup was the potatoes. I don't want to have so many potatoes. I need to cut back on some of my carbs. I'm not going to try to cut out all of my carbs, by no means, but I do want to cut back on my carbs. So one of them type deals. Suggestions would be nice. If y'all know of anything, by all means, please. That's pretty much it, I think. Can't think of anything else I can tell you today. Still feeling good about the whole diet deal and all that. Still not just diving into it hard-headed and head first. I'm still feeling it out, trying to educate myself, trying to learn some new cooking methods and some new eating methods. And it is what it is. So definitely in need of some suggestions. With that, I'm going to remind you that the good Lord loves you, and so do I. And I hope that you're joining me on this passage, this trip, this journey to better health. So if you are, please share it with me. I can't do live streams until I get 1,000 people. I just looked and seen that. So if y'all would share this channel with some folks, maybe we can get that count up. I've been at 25 for several days. We need to share this around a little bit, if you would, please, and get that count up there for me. With that, y'all have a blessed evening now. Good night.